And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the San Francisco Giants. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Our pitching matchup for this one, partner, a couple of veterans bringing a lot of experience to the mound.
Yeah, these guys have been around forever. They've seen just about everything. What I like about it is they're able to make adjustments, not just from inning to inning, but from at bat to at bat. So when you see that type of experience, you know that they're going to keep their team in the ball game. Don't have the stuff that they used to have, but they're going to keep their team close.
First pitch moments away. And on the mound today, Logan Webb. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Here's Nico Hoerner.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
The pitch. That one finds the zone, and we are underway here in San Francisco. Right-hander kicks, deals. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The wind of the pitch. Way high. That's to third. Chapman. One up, one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Close, but call the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one off the mark, and a count 2-1. And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 5.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Matos makes the play, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Brandon Woodruff.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first, Thairo Estrada to the plate.
The second baseman.
Estrada measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove last season. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Luis Matos. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And a good eye there.
1-0.
Estrada stands at second with no outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at second. On the ground. Morel gathers and throws to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Giants lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Matt Chapman.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Now here is Matt McClain.
1-0.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. One out and a runner at second here in game 3 of this 4-game series. That clips the corner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To third. And it finds its way through for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1. And that's a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Andy Diaz stays alive. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Jake Fraley, the next Giant to hit.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Left-hand batter waits. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. Giants leave a couple scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Webb back to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
And a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent. Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Kicks and fires. Hard hit to third. Throws across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Popped up. Estrada moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Oracle Park. Here's Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The pitch. That one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. Chapman is gone. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And up next for San Francisco, Billy Akar. That one catches the corner for a strike. One down, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-2 to the right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And that's in the
1-0.
dirt.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
No score here in the second. And there's a strike. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 outs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Batting ninth.
Here's Will Wilson. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Gets him to chase after that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next pitch is outside. Line drive, and that's just foul. The pitch. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Mejia drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Lays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. And that extends the inning. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. Fastball for a strike. You'll one.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 on, 2 outs. Popped up. That is the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. New inning getting started. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Kevin Alcantara. And a pitch. A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike. No.
just missed. Bounce to the right. Estrada slings to first and one away in the top of the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
Mejia.
And that one is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Top of the third, no score. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Two outs. And that one almost hit him. Now it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball four.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Suzuki in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Corner, the runner at first with two gone. Smash down the left field line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. Cubs leave one, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Luis Matos.
Luis Matos.
And a pitch. That's in there, and that is strike one. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Matt McClain, the next Giant to hit. And he's already singled in this game. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Jorge Soler. Just missed. One now. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Righty to the plate. Bounce to the left side. On to first. Giants go in order. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Webb back to work. And that one clips the corner. Vladdy in his 8th season, 27 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Estrada. Got him on the off-balance throw. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. That one misses. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Next offering down in the dirt. Ground ball left side. Slings it across. And Bellinger is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied 0-0. Back here in San Francisco, here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Roansy Contreras up and throwing. Irvin also throwing. In the air out towards right center. Suzuki brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. Got him. And there are 2 outs.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And up next for the Giants, Billy Akar. And that one is inside. Two outs. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the series. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 1-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Ball.
First pitch misses. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Hey.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not
2-1.
close with that one, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
The wind of the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And up next for San Francisco, Will Wilson.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
fastball in for a strike,
No
and
ball.
it's 0-1.
One strike.
In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the inning. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready now for the fifth inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball there.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And he deals.
Ball 2. 2 balls. 1 strike.
That one missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Payoff pitch. Well struck left field. Fraley raging back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
What an outstanding effort going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly. So that was awesome.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. One down, base is empty. Swing and a bouncer. Gets it to first, and O'Neill is retired.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Kevin Alcantara will hit next. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. The Cubs down by a run here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. The other way, and it goes just foul. The line to kick the pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Alcantara tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Mejia, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bullpen action for the Giants for the first time. Oliver Ortega preparing to come on if needed. Miller getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Roansy Contreras.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Thairo Estrada, 1 for 2. The pitch. There's a strike at the knees. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And it skips in the dirt. Goes down looking. Luis Matos now at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Right through there for a strike. That one down the line, and foul ball. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty delivers. Liner caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Next will be the Giants DH, Matt McClain. Fastball for a strike. Center field. Bellinger makes the catch, and that will end the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Mejia. His righty-lefty splits there.
Mejia.
And the right-hander back to work. And fouled off. Check swing went around. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Puts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 2.
Nico Hoerner, the next Cub to hit. Hoerner hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And another ball. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Suzuki having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Go to second, tag, and they got him.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
2 down, nobody on. That's down and in. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Giants 1 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
The wind of the pitch. In the dirt, ball 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And that's in the dirt. The pitch. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's a full count. wind in the pitch. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Jake Fraley getting ready to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Left-hand hitter waits. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Chapman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
So up next, Billy Akar. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Chapman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there for his strike. Next offering way off the plate. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Cubs nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Webb back to work. Dives, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. And a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bellinger stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. holding on to a 1-run lead here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. And that's just foul. And that's downstairs and outside. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. His 16th homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Logan Webb won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New arm for the Giants, Oliver Ortega.
Number 63.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes.
Ortega.
He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. And it's fouled away. And the righty deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Kyle Nelson up and loosening in the pen. Rogers, the power lefty, up as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. Popped up. Wilson settles under it. Nabs it. And that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're
Now
back in a new
pitching for
pitcher here to
Chicago.
start the bottom of the 7th.
Number
Trevor
20.
Gott.
His
Trevor
first test will be from the
Gott.
left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
And here's the catcher,
Leading up,
Patrick
for the
Bailey.
Giants.
This
The
guy,
catcher,
one of the best defensive
Patrick.
catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw.
Yeah.
He is at the top of the game. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Not even close there. And it's 1-2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he still strikes for his pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one
The
down.
batter, number 1.
Will Wilson, the next Giant to hit.
Will Wilson.
Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
So digging in, Tyro Estrada, 1 for 3. Gott goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013.
That's
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Number 74 getting loose out there. At the belt and fires.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher on now, number 74.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one just misses, and a count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. Got it by him for the K. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Stratton.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
And the pitch. In the air, left field. Fraley getting an angle on it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Kevin Alcantara. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off.
Good wood on that changeup, barreled it up, just couldn't keep it between the lines.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Nelson getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And next for the Cubs, Francisco Mejia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just
Outside.
missed. Up the middle. And that is that. And the Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Borucki.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Matt McLain digs in now.
Well, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's the strike. And a count 1-2. And now the lefty.
Ball 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, his 11th of the year, and now they're out front. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So up next, Jake Fraley. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball. And here it comes. And that skips in the dirt. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Fought off foul. And a pitch. And that's outside. 1-1. The pitch. That one misses. 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And there's a ball.
Look out.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
Jeff Hoffman on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And digging in for San Francisco, Billy Akar. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. The pitch.
Ball.
That one fouled off. Chapman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. The high heat too much on that one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Cubbies. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Camilo Doval. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. And he deals. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-1.
That one way outside, and it's 1-1. Kicks and deals.
No.
On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Jump throw.
He's out.
Awesome play there. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Gets the slider in there for a strike. The 0-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away.
How about the first baseman.
So it's their last chance in this one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next Cub to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That's outside, and that is ball one. And another ball. Doval is just one strike away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
2 outs, runner at first. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Just missed.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a good eye there. Two outs. There's a strike, and it's 2-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Righty delivers. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Cody Bellinger would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Got him looking, and that is the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base.